flipped it up too hard. Alright guys, I'm on something different today. I'm on my mate's FZ6R. He's gone away for the week and he's left me the bike, so I'm going to do a bit of a review, record some footage over the next few days, tell you what I like and dislike about it, what I think about the bike. It's got a few mods. He's got some aftermarket mirrors, carbon mirrors with LEDs, tail tidy. It's got a full Two Brothers racing exhaust. Sounds pretty wicked. Finished in a pearl white colour. It looks pretty nice in the sun, and double windscreen. So yeah, all around it's a really nice package, really nice to ride. So let's start her up. It's got a cool starting up sequence. That's pretty nice, a bit nicer than mine. I'll turn that off. Yeah, it's got a nice note to it. Jumping on straight away from my bike, my GPX, it sits a lot more higher. The actual feel of the bike, so like the reach to the bars, feels pretty much the same. It's got a very smooth gearbox. Very smooth. It's very much like mine. It's not clunky. Probably the biggest thing I noticed was because this is obviously fuel injected and it's an inline 4, really smooth compared to mine. Now mine's old bloody 80s tech, carbies and all that, so not the smoothest thing around, but yeah, this thing's a lot nicer. Like putting it into a corner, you just gotta just ease on the throttle. It's just so smooth. It feels a lot more planted than my bike. These obviously are bigger tyres as well, so yeah, really nice to ride. Very easy to ride. Like I've been riding my bike for 6 months. I just jumped on this and I'm already gotten used to it. So I think if you want to step up from a 250, if you're on a Ninja or a CBR or something like that, this is the sort of bike you'd look at. Oh, that exhaust. Bit on the loud side for my liking, but I can see why my mate likes it. Yeah, bonk. The one thing that first thing I don't really like about this bike, there's no sense of speed on it. See how this tips in, handles pretty well. I'm not going to go crazy because I don't my bike, so very nice. Very easy to ride, this one. Yeah, like I'm doing like 80 to 90, it doesn't feel that. It doesn't feel like that at all. Amazing that sense of speed just isn't there for me. I would have thought this thing would feel really fast. Should have mentioned this is a LAMS model as well, so it's got the throttle restrictor plate in there. So you only have a third of your throttle. Like, see, watch my hand now. This is full throttle. That's full throttle right there. So you literally have like that much, yeah, that much, and you've hit the restrictor, which is a pain in the arse. I can see people getting into trouble once they de-restrict it, because they're used to only having this much throttle and you now have your full range of motion plus the full power. I can see people getting into trouble with these things. I don't think throttle plate restrictors are the way to go. I reckon they should do an ECU restriction like on the Suzukis. So you still have the full range of torque, but you're limited in the power. That to me is a smarter way to go about it. These mirrors are a bit shit, you can't see anything behind you. There's a lot of stuff there. You got a fuel gauge, you got a clock. I think you got two odometer readings. Obviously your nice big speedo. to keep myself from doing over 90. You've got an engine temp, and I think my mate said you've got an outside temp. You can change that as well, but I won't bother. So digital speedo, analog tacho, which I love. Very, very easy to read, very nice. 12,000 RPM, Redline, reads that to 13,000. Fairly upright seated position. Nice. I mean, this feels like my bike to ride. It's no real different. The seat's nicer. I was actually thinking it would be a lot bigger, a bit scarier, but it's actually really, really easy. Very nice. I do like it. I don't seem to be getting as much wind. I think this screen helps that quite a bit. Alright, so at 90 k's an hour in top gear, you're doing just under 5,000 RPM. Man, it's so nice having a clock there. Little things that you take for granted. Fuel gauge, yeah, is awesome too. Clock. I have no idea what time it is on my bike, I just guess. So if I'm running late for work, I never know. Yeah, downshifting. Braking's really good actually, I found. Full throttle, come on! I couldn't see if anyone was behind me, they're all probably pissed off at me. Oh, that pop. I'm also riding for the first time with a backpack on my back because I don't have my gear sack, and this thing is actually not bad. I was expecting it to be flung around and weigh me down a bit through corners and stuff, but it's actually pretty good, so I might just wear this now. I might look at one of those OGO bags, those Mark 5 bags. They look pretty sweet. Pop. That's horrible. Are you gonna let me in, you fucker, or what? There you are. Thank you. Come on, why don't we slow right down? This thing doesn't like being in a high gear at low revs. It was very jerky just then. Whereas my bike's not that bad actually. That's one thing I have to say. So whether it's got something to do with the way the carb feels the bike, I don't know. But my bike doesn't care. You could be in 5th gear at 2,000 RPM and it just plods along. Man, I'm not going to want to hand this back. I will, because I want my hearing back. Man, I can only imagine how much power a 600 has. Like, if you restrict this thing and crack on the throttle, it'll be party time. Wow, look at that, full moon. Last time I said we had a full moon, I predicted there was a bunch of crazy people in town. And the next day was the day that I saw that Subaru driver fail at parking. So I'm not going to say it this time. Wow, that's a great piece of driving right there. He must have got the no indicator model. Wants to go, you can feel it starting to ramp up. It just wants to get there. You can hear the intake and everything, it just sounds so good. Actually, one thing I like, there's cutouts for your knees on the tank. Crackle, crackle, crackle. More snap, crackle and pop than a bowl of rice bubbles. That's what I'll call his bike, I'll call it the rice bubble. Because it's wide anyway. As if he was going to see me nod. Oh, what? I'm getting overtaken by a fucking Volvo. Freaking, what the hell is that? So I wonder how you know when you filled it. I guess that's pretty full. It's pretty full to me. Well, that was embarrassing. Alright, so I'm pretty much almost home, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. As I follow a police car into my area. Excellent. See if I can get nice and quiet. So anyway, to summarise, it's been a good bike. I had enjoyed riding it the last few days. I think it's going to give me a taste of what's to come. I think if you're upgrading from a 250, it's a great bike. I wouldn't probably recommend one as your first bike, but definitely as your second or as a commuter. Go and test ride one, see what you think. I'll hopefully be test riding a few more bikes soon, so I'll throw up some more reviews as I do them. But yeah, enjoyed it immensely. It's nice to ride something different. So anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll catch you later.